This motherfucker Anthony Davis, man. This motherfucker Anthony Davis goes down more than Glass Joe and Mike Tyson's Punch Out. He spends more time on his knees than Kamala Harris at a donor function. This motherfucker spends more time rolling around on the ground than a county fair hog. Anthony fucking Davis is a fucking disgrace, man. And the Lakers need to trade this motherfucker, man. Be honest with you, they need to trade the whole goddamn team. Lakers as a whole are a fucking disgrace. Okay, where's this magical uh, corner this team was supposed to take? Right, this team is supposed to take this magical uh, corner. That's what all the experts say on television. You know, starting with this Minnesota game, and they're going to go on with the Lakers are who they are. They're a 500 team that's probably about to get worse. And why? Because other teams right now, look, the Lakers should be taking advantage of all these teams going through all of these problems and going through all of these situations. But they're not doing it because they're the fucking Lakers. You know, I'm gonna go on this another video about the Lakers, okay? But in this particular video, I want to talk about AD. It's a reason why trade AD is trending on social media. First of all, let me say this about this guy being so skilled, right? He's supposedly so skilled. This is the greatest skilled big man ever. I remember Steven Jackson said he's the most skilled big man of all time. How? How? Someone explain this to me. He's shooting 19% from three. I don't know if it still brings true because this stat is a little bit old now, but I know as recently as Thanksgiving, going into December, he was the least efficient jump shooter in the NBA. Okay, he was only shooting 33% on open jumpers. I'm not saying contested jumpers, open jumpers. 33%. Now maybe it's gone up a little bit. I don't think so because his shooting percentage is right around the same, 52%. The only reason why it's that high is because he gets a lot of lobs for dunks and layups and putbacks. And he's shooting very high in that area, like 70%. So that makes up for the atrocious perimeter shooting the supposed great skill big man has. And I don't ever see any great outlet passing from this motherfucker. I don't see no Jokic like passing. You know what I'm saying? I don't see no Elijah Wan like shake moves, no signature moves from AD. How is he so fucking skilled? Okay? And as far as footwork is concerned, why is he the clumsiest motherfucker we've ever seen in our lives? Where's all this fucking footwork at? I don't see no dream shake. I don't even see two or three good goddamn moves like Ewing. I don't see it. Because people consider skilled shooting like a guard. If you shoot from the perimeter like a guard, that makes you so skilled. This is the softest motherfucker ever. He's the softest motherfucker ever. He makes goddamn Jerry Cooney look like motherfucking Jake LaMotta. This is the softest motherfucker. Oh my god, man! It's not just that he gets hurt, man. It's all the extra theatrics. Ah, my ankle. And I know these motherfuckers getting tired of that shit, man. I know that the other Lakers are tired of that shit. You notice that when he hurt his ankle off his own clumsiness earlier, that None of the other Lakers were around. Like, hey, you okay, bro? You okay, dog? The motherfucker probably like, I'm telling you, man. When that nigga went down holding his ankle, LeBron probably looked at Russ like side eye, like, and rolled his eyes like, this nigga, man. You know, because LeBron like he talk about people behind their back and shit. You know, he talk about Russ behind his back too. You know what I'm saying? But he probably looked at Russ like, oh man, this guy, man. Jeez, man. Damn. But he just was out two. I mean, look, man, he was just out 2 days resting. Damn. Come back hurting your ankle again? And then later on, he hurts his knee. Then he's walking in the tunnel, and then he drops. Oh, oh Lord, Lord, give me the strength to walk on this knee. Lord, give me the strength. Give me the strength, Lord. Mm-mm. They don't understand how much I be hurting. Like this motherfucker, man. When I think of people like Grant Hill, who had legitimate, serious, serious fucking injuries, right? Um, you know what I'm saying? When I think of a person like Grant Hill who suffered a staph infection that nearly killed him, which nearly led to him losing that foot, if I remember serving correctly. And we all was like, damn, man. God damn. God damn. I mean, he had serious fucking injury. He has a horrible scar on his fucking ankle. And, you know, we thinking like, damn, man. He tried, man. He tried coming back, man. He tried. He never gave up. He never gave up. And while he was never the same player, he was able to get healthy. And he played a whole nother decade, damn near, about a whole decade, because he loved the game so much and he just wanted to do everything he could to get back. And when you look at certain other guys who got heart, man, and then you look at AD, that's what made me have such disgust for AD, man. Like one thing I will say about Russell Westbrook, and I understand all of the criticism that people have about him. He's a bonehead. He's selfish at times. He cares about his numbers. I get all of that. I understand all of that. But one thing I will give Russell Westbrook, other than he plays hard, is that he does have some type of heart. You know what I'm saying? And those types of things are increasingly being missed. Like basic shit like that shouldn't even be praised. We're not seeing that in today's league. We're seeing a lot of unprofessionalism in today's game. A lot of unprofessionalism, you know, and that shit's starting to really piss fans off. You got a guy in New Orleans who's 21 years old, right? He's barely 21 years old, and he's not playing because he can't control what goes into his mouth. And I'm not talking about somebody that's an average Joe who working behind a desk. You know, they can afford to be 20, 30 pounds overweight, I guess, you know. But they might have to pay for it later on in life with the health reasons. But I mean, if they want to eat certain things, that's fine. It's not going to affect the performance of their job because they don't have to utilize their body as a weapon. Zion, your body is supposed to be a weapon. And honestly, I know people like to hear, you know, people talk like this, but generally speaking, I mean, you gotta be honest. He's contracted with the Pelicans, okay? And under his contract, he's supposed to be doing everything possible to play at a high level. You can't do that eating whole fucking large extra large pizzas with pepperoni and extra bacon and washing them shits down with, you know, a 2 liter fucking orange fucking Fanta. You can't do that shit and think you're gonna play at a high level, especially if your games your game is predicated on athleticism, and you have fucking weight issues any fucking way. You got another guy who, you know, is still whining and complaining because, the media dared call him out for not getting it done. And yes, you can argue that the coach and the player that he played with, his co-star, they should have been more supportive of him in the press. But you know what? It is what it is. Okay, get the fuck over it. Get the fuck over it, bro. It's funny. You don't want to be with that organization anymore, but you want to get those checks though, don't you? You know what I'm saying? Then you got James Harden, another motherfucker who's cheating the game. The motherfucker who got time in the summer to purchase 300,000 fucking honey buns, but can't, you know, do 300,000 fucking sit-ups over the summer to chisel some of that fat off his physique. So these are the things that pisses people off about some of these fucking overpaid, overfed, overstuffed, oversaturated NBA players, man. Then you got guys like AD. You got guys like DeMarcus Cousins who couldn't get an opportunity. You know what I'm saying? All because their careers had been ruined because of injuries, real legitimate injuries. They did everything to scratch and crawl and go through the muck and mire to get back into the NBA, to get back into the good graces of those who run this fucking league. And then you got a motherfucker like AD who ain't fucking living up to his potential. And that's a fucking problem. And that's why I go after this motherfucker, because he's supposed to be, in theory, from all the praise and hoopla that you hear from people, he's supposed to be the best motherfucking player in the league. That's what they keep telling me every time it was AD versus Giannis. He supposed to be the best player. Well, then he needs to prove it. Fuck all of this. Well, he's still putting up 24-9. Fuck all of that shit. This nigga supposed to be putting up Shaq numbers. The way people talk about this guy. And they give him a fucking pass. They give AD a fucking pass, and I'm tired of it. They need to get on his motherfucking ass. Lakers Nation need to get on his motherfucking ass. Don't get me wrong, they didn't get on fucking Russ too. But then again, I always tell people, when he first got traded there, it perplexed me because I knew he was a horrible fucking fit for that team and the system. He's a horrible fit. He doesn't fit on a team with LeBron James. It made no sense to me. Okay? It just didn't make any fucking sense. It was like fucking putting fucking uh Seinfeld on fucking Def Comedy Jam. It just don't make any fucking sense. So at the end of the day, fuck Anthony Davis. As long as he's on that team, the Lakers ain't going no goddamn where. It ain't just him, but a lot of it's him. Because he's supposed to be doing what Magic did in 86, 87. In 86, 87, Pat Riley went to Magic and said, look, it's time you take over this team. But Pat, it's Kareem's team. I understand Magic, but Cap's 38. Cap's 38, 39, man. Time for you to take over, man. You got to be the MVP. That's what Magic did. From the beginning, from the jump ball of that fucking season to the junior skyhook in the finals, to the time he was hoisting up that trophy. Excuse me, he was league MVP. Anthony Davis was supposed to have that same mindset. And don't get me wrong, Frank Vogel's part of the problem too. Okay? But like Shaq said, the coach is a little bit of a problem. The coaches are the players. When you have supposedly that many great players on the court, they're supposed to be getting it done. And they're getting outplayed by these young players. They're hungrier, and they're just better right now, man. It's like the Lakers just got a bunch of names, and that's it. They got a bunch of names, and that's it. You know. But I'll do a video talking about that tomorrow, man. Because it don't make sense. You got a guy like I noticed something when Isaiah Thomas was playing. I would like to see plus minus because I do think that stat is pretty accurate. I like to see his plus minus because when he was out there on the court, you actually got a sense that the Lakers were more their offense flowed better, and they were playing with more energy. But you know, I don't know. It is what it is, man. Tell me what you guys think. And fuck AD, man. Pussy ass motherfucker.